old paradigms of thinking, old belief systems. These are going to be the hardest things to break. But then again, it's only as hard as you make it, because everything is created in your mind. So what I found is people find it this hard because they're not used to, they've programmed themselves a certain way. So they've programmed themselves to live to live such a repetitive life, because at the end of the day, your brain is just conditioned programs. So once you get to a certain level, you really do not think about your normal everyday things.
So if I'm starting out a weight loss journey, what is the biggest challenge that I would face?
The biggest challenge is, what I found, is breaking habits and all paradigms of thinking. Okay, breaking habits of snacking, breaking habits of going for that sugary drink, breaking habits of, oh yeah, I'm at the petrol station, I'm just gonna grab something quick, sugary, whatever. Old paradigms of thinking, old belief systems. These are gonna be the hardest things to break. But then again, it's only as hard as you make it, because everything is created in your mind. So what I found is people find it this hard because they're not used to, they've programmed themselves a certain way. So they've programmed themselves to live such a repetitive life, because at the end of the day, your brain is just conditioned programs. So once you get to a certain level, you really do not think about your normal everyday things. Okay, you're going through your basic day. You're gonna eat this. You're gonna eat that. You're not gonna really think about, oh, what impact is this having on me? What is this gonna affect my goals? Is this gonna affect this? So the biggest challenge that you're gonna have is breaking habits and cutting old belief systems and paradigms. Once you have the capability and you're more aware about that, it's a lot easier for you to go and strive and achieve your weight loss goals.
So you talk about being aware of your ability to break paradigms. Basically, the sum of your existence is based on the programming in your mind. But if you're not that way inclined, how do you deal with such a challenge?
Probably say, if you're not that aware, how would you break such a challenge? Again, have a plan. Have someone to advise you. Have a coach. Have a personal trainer. And then, with enough time, if you're following a plan, and if you have an idea of, okay, this is the plan that I'm following, it's going to be a lot easier for you to break that habit, because you already have something that's set, and you don't have to think about your meals or whatever, because you already have a set plan that will get you to your goal. Okay, or you just have to have faith in the process that you're going to get to your goal. But if you already have a plan, it is a lot easier to break habits, because you have something to fall back to. Then, does that make sense?
So it's like you got that support where you're not doing it on your own. You've got something to lean on as you go through the struggles of, oh, I need something sweet, let me just buy a chocolate quick.
Yeah, exactly.
You can tell yourself that's not part of the plan.
Yeah. No, it's like to say you at that point, if you're in that point, in that situation where you're reaching for the chocolate, you already know that you're going against that plan. You already know it, so you already have something to fall back on. So if you're that in itself, you knowing that you're not meant to be reaching for that chocolate, that in itself is a state of awareness, because you've had the mental break to think about that reach. You've had the mental break to process that you're not meant to be having that chocolate, and you're already at a state of awareness from that point. If you still go through with it, you went through with it, but you were aware of the effects that it's going to have on you. So it's just breaking that habit. So you're not thinking anymore. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm just going to reach for it. Whereas if you reach for it and you think about it, bang, that's already a state of awareness.
So you can put it back.
You can put it back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for watching this video. If you've got any questions that you'd like our experts to answer, please leave them in the comments below.